Yeah, welcome. It's another day we have met. This is Teacher Juma, welcoming you to English language session. I remember the last time we were talking about the so-called word classes. We had said that when we talk about word class, we mean this is the classification of words depending on what it does in a sentence. Following this classification, we had seen 8 word classes. This is together with the noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, interjection, as well as conjunction. Today, let me take you through one of those word classes that we had seen. This is none other than a verb. Can all of you say a verb? Yes, a verb. We are now going to start seeing what a verb is. We are going to deal with the so-called verb. This is verb. Verbs. You're supposed to know, before we go deeper to so-called verb, we're supposed to be knowing what a verb is. By knowing what a verb is, a verb simply means a doing what? A verb simply means a doing what? We simply call a verb a doing. This is a doing what? But now, why do we call it a doing what? Why do we really call a verb a doing what? We are calling a verb a doing what due to the fact that it shows actions that we perform. It shows actions that we normally perform. In other words, you can simply say that a verb is a word which shows actions that we normally perform. Which action is that? Doing several things. Eating, digging, washing, swimming, writing, reading, and other things. Those are examples of words that are showing actions that we perform. But remember again, that our verb does not only show the actions that we perform, but again the verb can show so-called state of being. A verb can also show state of being. In most cases, when a verb shows state of being, we are using helping verbs. We have said that a verb can show again so-called state of being. But before now, we put this in writing. We remember at first we said that a verb is a doing word due to fact that it shows. It shows actions that we perform. That we perform. We are calling a verb a doing one because it shows actions that we perform. Now, showing actions that we perform should not only be the only role of a verb, but remember, verb again can give or can show state of being. A verb can show a state of being. With a state of being here, we mean this is a scenario situation where a person may be in. Or we can simply use a verb in explaining a situation or a condition where a person is. For example, when you say, I am a boy. I am a boy. Here, the sentence does not show us that there is an action. Rather, the action shows that there is a state of being. I am, this person is telling us that he is a boy. Now, here we have got a verb. We have got this verb here that shows state of being. My mother is a doctor. My mother is a doctor. Here, we don't show any action in that sentence, but again, we are showing the state of being, a state in which my mother is in. Now we can use a verb in showing a state of being. In showing a state of being, like what I said previously, that when we are showing a state of being, we normally use helping verbs. Now, in our sentences here, we have got the first sentence, I am a boy and my mother is a doctor. is a helping verb. Right? It is a verb. My is again is a helping verb, but we are getting it from the main source, which is a verb. Now here we can use a verb to show the state of being. Giving now examples of verbs, we said go, sing, write, walk, swim, call, put. All these are examples of verb. There are words that are showing the actions that we do. We don't want to present them in ing form because appearance of ing form can sometimes be understood as a noun. Remember, some nouns are appearing in ing form. Therefore, I would like to represent them in their base form so that we can simply differentiate ing form which can appear in a noun form and these the basic verbs. After seeing the examples of a verb, let us now see our sentence which shows a sentence that carries a verb, a sentence that carries a verb, so that we can understand what we mean by saying a verb is a doing what. Let's say, for example in a sentence. Example in a sentence. My parents love me. My parents love me. My parents love me. In our sentence here, we have got a word that shows action which my parents do. That word is none other than love in our sentence here. Remember, when we were giving definition or meaning of the word class, we said classification of words depending on the function they have in their sentence. Simply, depending on what this word, the word have, does in this sentence, we are recognizing it to be a verb because it does the work of showing an action that my parents do. Another example, she cooks ugali. She cooks ugali. In our sentence here, there is a word that introduces the action that particular person does, the action that our subject in a sentence does. That action is cooks. That action is cooks. Okay. Now, after seeing these two examples in which our verb can be used, let us go and see the types of verbs. The types of verbs. Before we write the two types of verbs, we are supposed to be knowing them in advance. A verb is classified into two types. Verb is classified into two types. Here we have got the main verb that can simply be called lexical verbs. Lexical verbs. Main verbs or lexical verbs. Then again we have got so-called helping verb, which again can simply be called an auxiliary verb. Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Now, types of verbs. Types of verb. You have said we have got two of them. This is main verb or lexical verbs. Then the second is helping verbs, or you can simply call them auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. Main verbs and auxiliary verbs. Let us now see what do we mean by saying lexical or main verb. When we say a main verb here, we mean that type of verb with the ability to stand alone without being helped by any helping verb to deliver the intended meaning. The main verb is that type of which has got ability to stand alone in a sentence without being helped by a helping verb to deliver the intended meaning. For example, here we have got the word go, the word sing, the word come, the word wait, and the rest. Now, these are what we are called examples of main verbs. These verbs can stand alone in a sentence without a helping verb, yet to bring the meaning. But it does not mean that we should not use helping verb with main verbs. That is not what we mean. But now, what we mean is a main verb has got ability. It can simply be used with no helping verb, yet to bring the intended meaning. Let us go and see examples of a sentence that carries a main verb. For example, they go to school. They go to school every day. 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 Here we have got a word go, which is a main verb. We have got a word go, which is a main verb. They go to school. The word go here is a main verb. When you read the sentence here, you can simply get the intended meaning. By the way, the sentence is grammatical. But it is not grammatical due to the fact that it has a helping verb, though we know the work of a helping verb is to create grammaticality or correctness of a sentence. But in our sentence here, we have used a main verb with no helping verb. Therefore, we consider this to be a main verb. This is what we mean by saying main verb. Our verb with the ability to stand alone in a sentence to deliver the intended meaning. Another sentence. She loves her younger brother. She loves her younger brother. She loves her younger brother. Here we have got the verb loves. We have got the word loves, which is our verb there. It is a main verb. It is a main verb due to the fact that it has got ability to stand alone in a sentence simply to deliver the intended meaning. Now a person may ask, why is it with S? Why is it with S? We have added S. Linguistically, we say we have inflicted it by adding an S. Why? This is the requirement of grammar. This is the requirement of grammar. The grammar says that if a sentence is in simple present tense, then the subject is from third person of pronoun singular. Therefore, the verb requires S form. Then the verb requires S form. That is why we have added here an S so that our sentence can appear grammatical. After seeing this, after seeing the main verb, examples in main verb, let us go deeper to see the types or more classification of main verb. Remember, main verbs are also classified into two. Remember, main verbs are also classified into two further divisions. Yet we have got verb, we have got main verb, we have got other forms of main verb. Forms of main verb. Forms of main verb. Forms of main verbs. We have got two forms of main verb. We have got two forms of main verbs. But the two forms of main verbs are due to so-called universal past tense marking. Universal past tense marking. Or rather, we are getting two types of verbs, of main verbs, depending on ability of a verb, the ability of a verb to receive so-called universal past tense marker. Before we go deeper to this, we have got something that we are calling universal past tense marker. Universal past tense marker. This is ED or D. ED or D. Universal past tense marker. That when we add this to a verb, then they are changing a verb to appear in a past tense. Therefore, we are using this, we are calling them universal past tense marker. Why do we call them universal past tense marker? We are calling them universal past tense marker because these are the morphemes that are used universally to represent a particular verb in its past form. Therefore, the classification of main verb depends on the ability of a verb to receive this so-called universal past tense marker. Now, if a main verb is able or is capable or is receiving one of these universal past tense marker, then we call that main verb regular main verb. I'm repeating. That if a main verb has got ability to receive the universal past tense marker ED or D, then that main verb is called regular main verb. Why do we call it regular main verb? We are calling it regular because it is agreeing with the regularity of marking, of representing a verb into its past form. Then, if a main verb does not accept the addition of ED or D, then that main verb becomes irregular. Irregular, due to the fact that it is violating the rule of representing a verb into its past form. Therefore, it becomes irregular main verb. Let us write these two forms of main verb. We have got number one, regular main verb, regular main verbs, and irregular main verbs. Regular main verbs and irregular main verbs. We have said that the regularity or irregularity of a main verb comes as a result of ability of a particular verb to accept addition of universal past tense marker. Universal past tense marker, what we have told you, are either ED or D. Regular main verb. Regular main verb. Regular main verbs. Now, from there, you can simply know what regular main verb is. You can simply know what regular main verb is. You can say that regular main verbs are verbs. These are verbs. These are verbs that are accepting the addition of ED or D in marking their past form. These are main verbs that are accepting addition of ED or D to mark their past form. For example, take an example of the word call. If you are asked to represent the word call in its past tense, we will say called. Called. See? For example, G, call. Then if you add here ED, the result will be called. Here, from the basic form of the verb here, we have attached ED, something that we had already called universal past tense mark. Then, addition of ED to the word call has changed it from being called to called. Therefore, we are calling this regular main verb. We call this regular main verb. More examples. Finish. Finish. You add here ed, you will get so-called finished. This is an example of regular main verb. That is an example of regular main verb. But another example can be complete. Another example can be complete. And we complete. It's just to complete. If you add here ed, you will have so-called completed, which is a verb in its past form. Completed. Those are just examples of main verb. Let us go and see irregular main verbs. Irregular main verbs. Irregular main verbs. Remember, we said we are determining whether a verb is regular or irregular depending on its ability to accept or to receive the universal past tense marker. Therefore, when we talk of irregularity of main verb, here we mean these are verbs which are not ready, that are not accepting the addition of universal past tense marker or addition of ed or d. Then we say these are verbs, or these are main verbs. These are main verbs that are not accepting, that aren't accepting, that are not accepting the addition of ed or d to mark their past form. Just imagine somebody tells you to give a past tense of the word sing. Past tense of the word sing. Then you say sing. How does it sound? Then you say sing it. I singed yesterday. Sing. And then grammatically it will be counted to be wrong. Why? Because the word sing does not accept universal past tense marker. Then it is regarded to be irregular main verb. Examples of irregular main verb are just like sing, put, broadcast, coast, buy, build. These are irregular main verb. Irregular. They are irregular because they are not accepting regularity of marking past tense universally in English language. Now up to here, everyone can be able to define the so-called verb and can be able to give the types of verb. Grammatically or by showing this, to collect what we have just seen here in a small and simple diagram, just consider this. This is what I have said. I am summarizing it in just one diagram. This is a verb. Then we have said that we have got two of them. We have got the main verb. Then we have said we have got helping verbs. Then from main verb here, we have got two of them, that regular main verb and irregular main verb. Then when we say regular accept, then you can use the word plus to mean allowing. ed or d. Then irregular does not. You can simply use we can simply use negative sign to show that it shows absence of universal consonant marker. ED or D. Then coming to helping verb here, we have got of them, though we are producing them. The next lesson we are going to start with them. We have got primary helping verb, then we have got modal helping verb. Then the primary helping verb here we have got to be, we have got to do, we have got to have. In modal helping verb we have got then, we have got to will, we have got to shall, we have got to will, and the rest. Now this is what we can simply summarize to be the verb. Due to time, pupils, I would like to end here for the day. But before I leave, let me give you something to do while at home. Let me give you something to do while at home. I'm going to give you something to do. Give reason for the following. Give reason to the following exercise. Give reason for the following exercise. Give reason for the following. Number one, why regular main verb? Why regular main verb? Number two, why irregular main verb? Number three, why a verb is considered to be doing what? Why? Up to there, I would like to say bye. Let us meet next time. But before I leave, please be respectful to this disease. Remember, if you behave normally, then corona disease will treat you abnormally. Have a good day. Thank you.